Hi friends, in this lecture we will study character formatting in Illustrator. So in order to type some text, you have to come in the toolbars and click on the letter T. After clicking on letter T, you will see that the cursor changes to a I beam. Now you can click anywhere on your screen and you will see that some sample text gets pasted on your screen called as lorem ipsum. After that you can rewrite it with any text of your choice. Example, I type sample text. In order to finish your selection, you have to press the escape key. That will indicate to Illustrator that you have finished typing the text. The second way of typing the text is clicking on the text tool and then clicking on the top left corner and dragging to the lower right corner and clicking over there. This will create some sample paragraph before you. And what is a paragraph, how to format it, we will see in the next lecture. So I will temporarily delete this. Now this is your text. Let us see how to format the text. In order to format the text, first you have to select the text. So to select the text, click on the text tool and select the entire text, and then from here you can select the font which you want. Then you can select you want bold, italics or underline. Then you can decide the size for the text, and if you want to adjust some further specifications in the text, then you can click on the character over here. This will open the character dialog box. You can drag and bring this to the side. In case the character dialog box is not visible here, then you can always click on window, come to type and select character. And this is the dialog box I was talking about. In this, you will get all the options like selecting the font, whether you want bold, italics or underline, and sorry, you also get the option to increase or decrease the size of the text. And you can see over here entire text is in capital letters. I don't want it that way, so you click over here, so it becomes like the normal text. Then over here you get the option called as leading. Leading is the space between two lines. Now in order to make a line, just click in the center and hit enter. So now we have two lines, and this is the space between the two lines which is called as leading. So if you want to adjust that, select that, and then from here you can increase the leading or you can decrease the leading. So you can alternately do it from the keyboard as well by pressing the Alt key and down arrow will increase the leading, and Alt key and up arrow will decrease the leading. Then you get a option of kerning. So let me just press delete and bring the text close together. Now suppose there are certain fonts in which the distance between characters are unequal. Example, I will select this and let me change it to some sample font. Okay. So this is a font called as Papyrus, and here you can see the distance between T and E is more. So if you want to reduce this distance, then you can press the Alt key and the left arrow. This is called as kerning, and Alt and right arrow will increase the kerning. You can alternately do it from here as well. Now next to kerning you get tracking. Tracking means it applies for the whole word. Here in kerning it applies only for the space between two characters, whereas tracking is to adjust the space between the entire selected text. So we select a text and we increase the tracking, so it will apply for the entire text, and you can reduce the tracking. Then you get the option of vertical scaling. Now vertical scaling means this will increase the font height, and this will increase the font width. So although these options are given, usually we don't touch these options because it changes the default ratio of the font. But in some creative ad, if you require, if there is a necessity, you can touch these options for increasing the height or increasing the width. Then comes the baseline shift. So let me just make this to a regular font. Let's say we make it to Brandon Grotesque regular, and I turn the rulers on this way, and I bring one guideline down over here. So this line on which the text is resting right now is called as the baseline. So here it gives you the option to set the baseline shift. Means supposing I have selected this character, this letter A, and I select baseline shift. So you can see it gets shifted from the baseline. You can take it up or you can even take it down. So that is called as the baseline shift. So I'll make it back to 0 point. Then you also get an option which is unique to Illustrator of rotating the character. So you can see, you can rotate the text also. So I'm making it back to normal. Then you get the option of all capital letters. You can select the whole text and make entire text capital. Or you can say all caps, means everything will be capital, but the ones which are pressed with shift like S and T will be taller in height. Then you get superscript. Superscript means suppose in the letter X I want it should come on the top. So I'll click here, that will make it superscript. And again clicking on it will make to normal. Same way you have subscript, so this will bring it down. And again clicking on it will disable it. Same way you get the option that you can select the text and underline it. And same way you get the option of selecting the text and striking through it. So right now I'm removing that effect and making it back to normal. So this was about character formatting in Illustrator. I would urge you to try out all these options. Okay, type 2-3 words, select them, and explore each and individual options like which I have shown you until you thoroughly understand them. With this, we end this lecture. We'll see you in the next lecture. Till then, goodbye.